Kiru, what's that short for?
Kiran Tuja.
Kiran Tuja?
Interview naanane seiren.
What does it mean?
I have no idea.
Okay.
My uncle named me, and he said that it's Nila's wife. That's the meaning of it.
Nila is a guy?
Nila, apparently the Nila
Wow.
is a
Oh
guy.
yeah, Chandran.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Chandran. Yeah, it's a
Chandran,
guy's
yeah.
name. Yeah, so Chandran's wife in a pair Kirunduva. Adha in a pair vechanga. But really, the truth is, my sister's name is Sindhuja, so he wanted to rhyme with us, so he put Kirunduja. What a lame Tamil people,
What do
right?
you mean Binduja?
my dad wanted to name me Ninduja, but
That sounds more like ninja.
Pravin or Praveen? How do you pronounce it?
Pravin SAIVI.
Pravin SAIVI. We are so happy to have you here. Thank you so much for being on the show with us
No
today.
problem.
How are you, and how are you loving Toronto?
I've always loved Toronto.
Yeah.
Actually, this is my 6th trip.
Oh, 6th trip.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
To Toronto, but
Okay.
I've been to Canada like since 2001.
Have you lived here?
No,
or-
because my I'm from Singapore originally.
Right. Yeah.
When my whole family kind of uprooted and moved to Canada,
Okay.
but they moved to Vancouver.
Ah.
So எனக்கு ரெண்டு மாமா in Vancouver.
Very nice.
Hi mamas. And one Perima who's just moved from Vancouver to Alberta
Very nice.
to a small city called Medicine Hat.
Okay.
And I've got cousins all over Canada. And
Yeah.
I've been here more than to visit them, so it pisses them off a little bit.
Uh-oh. If you're watching this, he's still in Toronto.
Yeah. But you know what? If it makes it any better, my cousins Saravanan, I just got off the phone with him.
Okay, so he
I was
talked
on
to you.
So because we're on the same time zone now,
Right,
so I
right.
can at least I can connect with you now.
That's true.
So,
That's
yeah,
true. How was your move from Singapore to Chennai? Like, how was the difference? Like, it was obviously the big culture clash, right?
Mhm.
Even though you guys have a lot of talented people in Singapore.
Yeah.
But
we
it was
do.
obviously very different. So, how did you adjust to that?
I'm still adjusting, I guess. No, but see, Chennai, there's a saying that goes in Chennai, Vandore Varavekum Chennai.
Right.
It's 100% true.
That's true.
Like especially when you have something new to offer, and I think the industry has changed, it's evolving.
Very good.
It's not like how it used to be, like you have to be plugged into the scene.
Right.
But I would say I got the best possible entry into the industry at the best possible time.
Yeah.
Through Super Singer.
Super
And
Singer.
when Super Singer 3 during our season, it was filled with like talent.
It
like,
was, yeah.
Everyone in our season made it to some
That's
level.
very
and
true,
they're
very
still
true.
active. Like Sai Charan, Satya Prakash, Santosh, Malavika, Pooja.
Absolutely. And all become like very amazing singers.
Yeah, and we it was a great platform to be introduced at, and it's a stage where it kind of gives you credibility wherever you go. Even in Chennai, like if you walk into a studio to get an opportunity as a singer, if you walk in and if you just go in normally, compared to when you go in with a Super Singer back, oh, I'm a contestant Super Singer, oh, apdiya top in our top 20, top 10. When you say you're top 10, oh wow, ulla vaanga, it's always like, it
A lot
gives
of
you
respect for it.
like
right?
credibility. Yeah.
Right,
It's like
yeah.
it's some sort of like it gives you good mileage, and the move was that way was easy for me, I would say, compared to those who tried to make it in the industry without a platform like Super Singer.
Right.
So it was a natural decision. In fact, I was forced to go for the audition in Singapore.
Oh yeah.
Nama season it was Ulagalivil.
Yeah.
So they had auditions in Canada and they had auditions in Singapore, right?
Yes.
So my 4 buddies, Sai, Sen, Vijita, Elizabeth and Nijani, 4 of them were from here, and when they came to Singapore, I did not want to go for the audition.
Yeah.
Because call it an ego thing. I was already judging competitions in Singapore television
Yeah,
at the
because
time.
you were already
I was already an artist,
there, yeah.
not pretty big. I was an artist in a television channel.
Too
in
humble,
Singapore.
that's all he
Just
Yeah.
being real, right? So when I went for the audition, I didn't know what Super Singer actually was.
Okay.
Because I was more involved in the English jazz and world music
gotcha.
scenes at that time.
Right.
So konja, I was out of sight of the Tamil scene, konja. And after I finished the audition is when I went and googled, oh my god, so there's this guy Santosh, it's Srinivas. So I roughly knew, but I wasn't really plugged into the Super Singer
right.
family, because it's a huge family around the world that
Right.
watches the show.
Yeah.
I didn't know at that time, and 4 days later when I landed in Chennai, I called my mom, I'm not coming back. She's like, "Ennada solra?" You didn't want to go for the auditions. I'm like, no, but I think this is where I belong.
Oh, that's amazing. That's such a great feeling, right? When you finally you find your niche and you're like, this is it.
Yeah.
I know you're married and you got the cutest little girl
Thank
ever.
you.
How old is she now?
She just turned 3 actually, right before I got on the flight to come
That was her birthday.
Yeah, on the 23rd. So
Oh.
I actually was supposed to fly in on that day. I said no, I'll fly in the day later.
Yeah.
So I had the party that finished at about 11-12 at night, and then I took 3 a.m. flight.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That must have been hectic for you.
It's okay. Get used to it.
Yeah, especially for your little girl. I mean, obviously.
She's pretty much the diva now.
Is she singing and stuff? Does she follow the father's footsteps?
Yes, she's also dancing a lot because my wife is a dancer.
Your wife is a
as well.
dancer.
Yeah, so she loves Odissi.
Yeah.
My wife used to be a Bharatanatyam dancer,
Very
but
nice.
she decided to switch over to Odissi.
Okay.
So my daughter goes along for all of the dance classes. And she's quite
that's so sweet.
popular in the dance class.
That's so sweet. And how did you guys meet? That's always $1 million question, right?
It's not really a $1 million question. She's actually an artist in Singapore actually as well.
Okay.
We both used to sing on the same television channel.
Oh, okay.
Back then, in fact, we auditioned together, and then we got paired up a lot because we looked like compatible on screen and stuff.
See, even they knew what was gonna happen.
Yeah. So we knew each other since then, but we lost touch for a while, and then in 2011 we got back in touch via Facebook.
Nice.
And and then we started dating, and then I popped the question at a music video launch in Singapore. I asked her dad permission first.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Tamil you know, as much as we city folk, you always got to get the parents'
Absolutely.
My first song as music director was actually a song that I wrote when I first moved to Chennai. And then we were still dating at the time, and I said, okay, I'll just write this song for her. And then I sang that song at a party.
Okay.
And then the producer was like, oh my god, I want this song in my movie. Right? So there was another music director for that movie, but in the part it was my song.
Very nice.
So it's a song called Nee Illada Vaalkai. Nee Illada Vaalkai Vaalkaiyillaye Adi nee sollada Vaarthaiyillaye மேகமென்று வான் தேடும் மேளதாளம் கான் பாடும் நீயும் நானும் சேரும் நேரம் ஆருயிரே ஆருயிரே.
Wow.
Nandri.
That's beautiful. Oh my goodness. That's so beautiful.
I went and brought bags of fruits and spoke to her parents and said, okay, you know, and at that time I was just a reality show contestant. I just finished Super Singer, and you know, nothing is written in stone in this industry, right? It's always, you know, you never know whether, you know, can anyone survive doing music full time. That's always a question for most people, right? Especially those people who come from cities like Toronto, Singapore. You know, like all my life I was a musician for 12 years before. And when they ask me what do you do, when I say I'm a musician, they go, okay, what else do you do? I'm like, what do you mean what else, right?
People think it's a part-time job, right?
Yeah, and for me it's like, okay, it's an ocean. I don't want to explore an ocean part-time. And that's exactly the household I come from. I come from a household of 3 teachers. One sister works for the airlines, and my mom is still working. She's in the security industry. So,
nice.
So everyone wants a paycheck, and but they know that, okay, so we let this guy be, and he's doing what he loves to do, and you know, and he's doing fine, he's doing well.
That's it.
And he's happy doing what he loves to do.
That's the most important part, right? As long as you're happy.
And I've got a family that understands that. It helps that my wife is also an artist, so she knows what comes, what an artist's life is like. It was a big, for me, my wife quitting her because she was a teacher, and she was also a counselor in Singapore, so she was making like nice money in Singapore, you know. But to give that up and to come and pursue my dream with me was when I realized that, hey, wait, I might actually be onto something. If she sees something, giving up, you know, a job and, you know, and the basics to come and pursue mine, that means that I'm onto something, you know. It just gave me more faith, especially when someone gives you that kind of moral support that you need.
Have you been composing songs even before you came into the industry, like the Indian industry? Yeah,
actually the first song that I composed was when I was 17. The song is actually on my album, which is on iTunes. It's a self-titled album called PRAVIN SAIVI. So do listen, do check it out. It's on iTunes, and it's called Orukade. And actually, I've shot a music video for that song in Toronto.
Oh, Oh, nice.
But it's not out yet. We're still like இது வந்து மருதநாயகம் ரேஞ்ச்ல போயிட்டு இருக்கு.
Okay.
It's not released yet. It's such a special song because it's the first song I ever composed. And
so can you sing us a line from there?
ஒரு கதை சொல்லவா உன் மனம் தாங்குமா என் உயிரின் உயிரே என்னை ஏதோ செய்தாய் என் உயிரை கொய்தாய்.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
And
so beautiful.
These two songs that you heard, right? Both my lyrics, which is very rare. I don't write Tamil. எனக்கு Tamil கொஞ்சம் weak actually because Tamil வந்து when I was in Singapore, like mostly we speak in English.
Right.
And வீட்லயும் English தான், and it just happens because it's Chinese and Malay people, and you know Tamil பேசுறதுக்கு அவ்வளவு வாய்ப்பு இல்ல. நீங்க Tamil பேச மாட்டீங்க?
Oh, of course. I mean கண்டிப்பா.
Of course. In Chennai they have a word for that, no? Peter. Torontoல இருந்து தமிழ் தெரியாது. நீங்க பேசுற தமிழ் வந்து இன்னும் அழகான தமிழ் actually. I've learned so many words like இங்க வந்து நித்திரை, நுழம்பு. Wow, அவ்வளவு கேவலமான விஷயத்துக்கு எவ்வளவு அழகான ஒரு வார்த்தை. அங்க வந்து நம்ம கொசுன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. அந்த நுழம்பு நீங்க போக நுழம்பு எவ்வளவு மரியாதை கொடுத்து.
Very true.
So many beautiful words that I would never kadikringa. You know.
Would you be using these words back in India afterwards?
Sometimes when I spend long enough after doing like a Tamil show abroad, and when I come back, later, hey, na inga nikkira. I mean, na inga.
How was your first movie experience?
My first full feature film that I did was Pudiyador Ulagam Seivam. I actually acted and did music as well. And though I've had like acting, like theatre and drama and television experience in Singapore, it's a different vibe when you're doing it in Chennai with all of that people, 50 people running around and the lights and you know it is the industry. For me the highlight was two things. One is Abdul Kalam actually watched the movie, and it was based on his line.
Okay.
Veetai Thiruthu Naadu Thirundu.
Right.
And the songs were heard by Rajinikanth.
Oh my goodness.
Rajini sir actually before the audio launch, because he's so close with the producer, said Veetu, let me hear the songs.
That's amazing.
And he heard every song and he played one by one, and then he asked like and he listened to the whole song through.
Beautiful.
The whole album. He spent 45 minutes. Halfway through the third song, he was like yaar indha paiyan ethanavadhu padam. Then he was like, "Hello sir, first movie. Oh, nalla irukku, super irukku." So he played, he was clapping his fingers, and when the whole thing finished, he said, "I'm so happy Raja, this padam paatla nalla vandirukku." When they reached home after the meeting, half an hour later Rajini called up and said, "The part in my mind irukku."
Oh, that's amazing.
So for me that is like a wow.
That's like the best recognition you can get. That's amazing. Well, you got to sing a song for us now because Rajinikanth heard it. Now we need to hear this.
Viriya alagana kavinayam kaattudu isayal vasamana irukili parakkudu.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
That is so beautiful. My God. Even in all these bumps and your voice is not cracking
no.
That's amazing.
You know, honestly what I'm doing, right? Each time I see a bump coming, I have to like kind of adjust.
Yeah, that's amazing. See, that's what a true professional singer is right there.
இதுக்கு பேர் சமாளிக்க தெரியுது. என்ன இருந்தாலும் சமாளிச்சிருவேன்.
You sung for one of Vikram's movies.
Yeah,
a very beautiful song.
Yes,
it's
actually,
been
I did not. Okay, so this I have to clarify it to everyone because I've got loads of messages.
Yeah.
That's all I did.
Wow.
That's all I did in this song, right? And everyone thinks that I sang the whole song, and I can't blame them because the way it's credited.
Yes.
It's like அந்த படத்துல மத்த பாட்டு வந்து additional vocals, like additional vocals அப்படி போட்டுப்பாங்க.
Right.
But for Kannai Vittu, it's Tipu, Pravin, SAIVI, and Srimas.
Yes, that's exactly.
So it's like okay, so these guys sang, and in Singapore and some other places they have like actually like they announce like Pravin SAIVI udan inaindu paadum.
Oh no. So how do you see your future in this industry? What's your big plans?
Big plans is to keep inspiring others. Like I took the plunge mainly to inspire others, you know. I think it's not just about going to work, earning money and saving money and going to bed. I think there's lots more to life than that.
Right.
And I think whatever I can do, like if I release a video or something, somewhere across the world, someone who's feeling upset, who has got a bad day, they take out their phone and, okay, let's listen to the song, and they forget their sorrows for like 3 minutes.
That's very true.
And that is what I live for. That's what I do. That's what I want to do.
Beautiful.
And as long as I get opportunities to showcase my love for everyone through music, I'm there.
Beautiful.
Not just through music, just through any art form, because I come from a theatre background. I've done a lot of, I've even done direction. I directed my first music video.
Amazing.
Please watch it. It's Maya Nadi with the beautiful Malavika Sundar, who's an amazing singer as well, from Super Singer Malavika. I've sung a beautiful song for Harris Jairaj sir in the movie Spider for A.R. Murugadas sir's direction, and Matan Kaki's lyrics.
Very nice.
I've sung it together with Satya Prakash and Christopher. And it's a really, really music direction has always been my dream. There are 2 movies that I'm working on, Savadi and Peik Mariyada. இப்ப மனசுக்கே மரியாதை இல்ல, ஆனா பேய்க்கு மரியாதை.
பேரல பாரு சாவடி. ஐயோ
அது ஒரு 2 படத்துக்கு நான் தான் மியூசிக் பண்றேன்.
பேய்க்கு மரியாதை. சோ செத்தவதான் bro பேய்க்கு வந்து மரியாதை.
சாவடி பேய்க்கு மரியாதை. அது மாதிரி sequel. No, they are not sequel. They are not anywhere related to each other.
So what was your inspiration in music? Like obviously your family is a huge inspiration, but otherwise, like who did you look up to? Like what kind of music directors and songs and singers and whatnot did you look up to as you grew up?
I've got a list of inspirations. Like Tamil music, for me, Raja sir was the first person that opened my eyes to music.
Everybody's a Raja.
Like I still remember, I was like 7 years old when 8 years old when Dalabadi came out, and then it was going on the cassette player in my dad's car, and I was lying in the back seat, and then that background music for Chinna Thayaval came, and then I'm like crying, and I'm like, why am I crying? And then I realized that okay, there's something more to this music.
Right.
So the first person who made me realize that was Raja sir.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Who I got to sing in front of like 2 weeks ago,
really?
Just 2 weeks ago.
That's amazing. That was your first time.
Yeah, I'm still getting over that. No, I mean, I performed for his birthday. That was the first time, but then I got a one-on-one session with him.
Amazing.
Yeah. So Raja sir, of course, SPB as a singer, the first person I fell in love with.
Amazing singer.
Chitrama, who I've also had the opportunity to work with, because of Super Singer and SPB sir as well. I got to perform at the Wembley Arena with SPB, so that was a dream come true.
That's amazing.
It's amazing because all these people I'm mentioning, I've actually gotten to work with them, so it's like a dream come true.
Of course, it is.
And then outside of the Tamil industry, of course, AR sir, of course.
Oh yes.
The first time I heard tum 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 tum. Like, okay, I'm sold. Whatever you're doing, I'm in, right?
Yeah.
So and my biggest influence, I would say, is the one and only Michael Jackson.
Oh yes.
I'm heavily influenced by him in every way possible. A summer's disregard, a broken bottle top, and a washed out soul. They follow each other on the wind, You think I know where to go? That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror, and I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make the change.
Woo! Awesome.
MJ! I have a very heavy metal foundation as well.
Okay. Is that why the hair and everything?
The black nails.
Yeah. I was going to ask you about that. You've got a very unique style going on,
It's just an expression of whatever influenced me. That's it.
Yeah.
It's like a SAIVI here, and then it's like a Hinduism, Buddhism, Islam, Zoroastrian, and Christianity. Yeah, and then this means love. So love binds all
beautiful.
Religion. I love burgers and I love pizza, and I don't get enough of it in Chennai. I do, but it's not the same as the burgers here.
That's true.
Like, sorry, but they don't get beef in McDonald's in Chennai.
Oh, that's true. Because it's a very cultural place.
And I understand that, so I respect that in Chennai. But
so what kind of burgers do you guys eat? Chicken burgers?
Yeah.
Oh. That's not fun.
I know.
Alright, we're gonna get you a beef burger. A nice, juicy beef burger.
No, I had like 6 burgers inside.
What? This lady's gonna be like, this lady again? We just got here. I'm like,
Did you get the same drink for him?
Yeah, we did. We did.
She was like, oh wow, she's dating 2 guys and buys them the same drink.
I know.
The same drink.
You guys have drive-thrus in India?
MacD's has a drive-thru.
Yeah.
that serves as a parking lot most of the time.
Hello. We're back. Do you know who this is? Yeah?
Hi.
You should just turn around and take a selfie right now.
It's not gonna work, they're too busy.
I know. They're like, oh my god, I really want to take a selfie.
It's Tim Hortons, man, they're too busy.
Always busy. They never stop.
Who owns Tim Hortons?
Some really rich folk, that's who it is. Thank you.
Thank you. See you.
Bye. She was so excited.
Wow.
Isn't that a beauty?
It looks good.
That's a beauty.
Wow.
They were staring at us earlier too when we came in. They were like, oh,
Cheers.
Cheers.
S'mores. Oh my god.
Is that like heaven in your mouth? So good.
Wow, the chocolate bits and everything.
Right? So good. Hey, you want to talk to my dad?
What?
He's calling right now.
Why not? Does he know me?
Of course he knows you. Hello? Oh, தெரியும் நான் வந்து ஒரு இன்டர்வியூ செஞ்சு கொண்டிருக்கிறேன். நீங்க ஸ்பீக்கர்ல இருக்கிறீங்க, கத்தாதீங்க ப்ளீஸ், மானம் போயிடும். ஓகே, நீங்க வந்து ஹலோ சொல்லுங்க பிராவின் சைவிக்கு.
Hello.
Pravin Saivi super singer.
Hello uncle.
Hello, how are you, ma'am?
நல்லா இருக்கேன். சூப்பர் சிங்கர் பாப்பீங்களா?
My dad always sits in front of the TV.
சூப்பர் சிங்கர் பாப்பீங்களா? இப்ப இல்ல தெரியும். என்ன பாத்துருக்கீங்களா? நான் யாருன்னு தெரியுதா? Super.
Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you.
Doing this for us. We really appreciate having you. I think everyone really enjoyed getting to know you.
I hope so.
Yeah, absolutely. You have so much to share, so much knowledge. So
knowledge,
yeah, lots of experience to share with us. So
yeah, that's the whole point of this interview, I guess. So
any advice for our folks here?
No advice. Advice கொடுக்கிறதுக்காக நான் ஒண்ணுமே பெருசா இல்ல. But follow her channel. I think it's great that you're doing this.
Thank you.
It's great that I think connecting with people is something that we all should be doing, and with the technology that we have, if we make use of it in ways like these, people feel connected in some way. There are lots of people who I know who feel, we live in an age where our homes are bigger and we are more lonely and people are more alone.
Very true.
And if we can't connect with people physically, like in person, at least we can stay connected and get some sort of some peace of mind.
That's true.
And I think ultimately that's what it's all about. So yeah, stay happy. Subscribe to our channel. Mudinja nama channel pakkam vaanga.
Absolutely. I'm pretty sure you're gonna skyrocket now.
youtube.com/Pravin Saivi, PRAVIN and yours is?
We'll have Here's Corner. You guys should know this already, and you should subscribe and like and share this video.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Lots of love. Peace. Thank you, Kiru.
Bye guys. See you guys next week. Keep it real.
Bye.